Hello YouTube, this is Samantha coming at you for the first time in months. When we last left our heroine, she was, well, what was I doing? I wasn't talking very detailed about what was going on with my life, but I think I'm ready to now. So, let's see, it's the end of July in 2013. It's been a fantastic summer. I'm happy to share what was going on. In April, I resigned from my job at Amazon, and I started working on my own company, and I have been ever since. So it's been like 4 months now, and I just been working. So when I talked about the eye of the hurricane in the last video that I made, I was really talking about how I was just at this point in time right before everything got really crazy with leaving that job and then moving. I've moved into a new house, so I have this fantastic house that I'm renting out in the back, and it has an amazing view. Here, check this view out. That's pretty nice, huh? I'm a fan of that view. I saw that view and I was like, I want to move in here. So I moved into this place so that I could have cheaper rent, I could have some roommates. I'm further away from the center of the city, or from downtown I should say. I'm further away from Capitol Hill, which is like my home base. But I'm happy, and I got through the insanity of resigning from that job and the insanity of moving. They both happened at once. So it was like I didn't really have any time to breathe for a couple of days there. But, gosh, what to talk about gender-wise these days. So, I think that one of the reasons I want to do this video is that I've been pretty poor, I think, about keeping the YouTube community updated with how it is to be Samantha, the trans woman in Seattle. And it's alright. It's alright. I came back from Denmark in 2010, and then I was independent for a year trying to make a computer game, and I didn't make any money from that game. And then for a year and a half after that, I worked at Amazon, and I couldn't talk about anything I was doing, and I still can't. Now I'm trying this, independent thing again. It seems like independent, creativity, and creative works, and games, and music, and movies, these are the kinds of things that I really want to start to dedicate my life to doing. Gender is a huge part of that. I think that being someone who kind of figured out my gender as I went, I got to a point at the beginning of my transition where I wasn't happy to let anybody else try to define my gender for me. And that's kind of where I'm at now with my career and my creativity. Is I want to find and develop my own style of creativity, and of creative works, and of games, and interaction, and stories, and for those of you that have watched my channel for a while, you know that I have posted some videos of a band that I was in when I was in Denmark. So I've been surrounded by all this creative work in my life, and I really want to focus on it. So I feel like I have the luxury to do that because I've really been able to get through my transition. I pretty much feel like it's over. I had, I think, all the surgeries I want to have for the foreseeable future. And I have found a great community locally of trans people and queer people. And I love being in the queer city of Seattle. And, I've been dating an amazing woman for, since last November. And that's going really well. So I guess what I'll say is, if you think about defining your own gender as defining your own life, then what I'm doing now is I'm taking that philosophy to the next level, where I'm really trying to define my life, create my life to be something that I absolutely love and adore, and I'm really trying to do that. So, as part of this, I've decided to return to making videos, but I'm not going to be really focusing on gender anymore. All my videos about gender and my transgender discussions are going to remain, because I think that that's a really important archive. I think that it's important for people in the future and in the present to be able to look at this variety of content from lots of different people and get lots of different perspectives. And I like that I talk a lot, like just this talking head style, about all these different things that are on my mind as I went through my gender transition, living abroad. And that was my experience. And I really needed that. I really needed to create that content, to tell those stories, in order to cope with my own feelings about my transition. And before I really started, before I started medical transition, I needed to be able to look through the content that other people had created. So my content's going to stay up. It's going to stay online, and it's going to stay available as long as YouTube and Google are around. And they're paying for it to stay online. And I'm going to start a new channel. So I'm going to start talking regularly about creativity and game development and filmmaking and music. And I encourage you to jump over to that new channel. I am not going to post a link to that yet, because I'm going to do one more final wrap-up video that will just put the bookend on this channel. Samantha034 the channel has come and gone. And so I'll basically do one more that's kind of like a summary of the content on the channel and who I am, and then point viewers to the new channel. So it's really nice to be in front of a camera talking to you on the internet again. And I give the sincerest apologies for really just kind of disappearing. It's what happened, and it was what I needed. I needed to unplug a little bit, but I'm ready to be back making video content, and honestly, I'm looking forward to establishing an even greater and larger community. I am always going to be creating art and different works from a trans perspective, because I'm a trans woman. That doesn't mean that everything that I create is going to have a trans narrative inherently, but I'm trans, so the things that I create are going to have some element of that to them, and that's just the way it is, and I am perfectly happy with that. So I think I'm going to wrap up this video and say thank you. It's good to be here and breathing and around, and it's good to know that YouTube is still around and the community is still around, so that when I need to come back like now, I can just do it, and there it is. So I'm gonna say thank you very much, and thank you for all the support that every one of you has given me throughout my transition and my video making career thus far. And please tune in to this channel in the next few days or next week, where I'm going to kind of launch the new channel and start talking about some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Yeah, I'm beyond excited about it. So I'll let you go, and thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.